Come on. We this is the second time that or the third time, because first time she called her ex-husband, which is coincidentally Steven's name as well, and asked for a lawyer. Then today I just realized she did ask Chris Stearns to get a lawyer for his son. And now time number 3, the officer comes and she doesn't say, well, I'm the mother, but this is in everyone else's mind. Stephen Stearns is the stepfather. He's been around for 7 years. Let's put him up front and let him answer the question. So that's a little bit too that you're being a little technical. I love you, proud American, but that's just not. Yeah, this is like a dumb foot moment. It's like a proud foot moment. It has nothing to do with what happened that day. She just started her story as, well, I stopped, I woke up or whatever, and I picked Maddie up. Well, what about the rest of the day? Did you hear how this started? The whole conversation started from 4 o'clock on. What about that morning? Right? So yeah, I'm not gonna play on a technicality here about what the officer asked. So what? If it were me, I'd step up and say, I'm the one that took her. You don't really want to talk to the mother. You want to talk to me because I'm the one that knows what happened, not her. She was sleeping.
You because I can't find her. And she said, no, she never made it to first or second period. And I said, what do you mean? I dropped her off at school. And she's like, she never made it to school. And I said, can you please check with the rest of your friends, see if she made it to any of her other periods? At this point, I messaged her teachers directly, and I asked if any of them saw her. 2 of them responded to me. One of them told me she didn't make it to his period, and he also checked her attendance for the rest of the day. She never made it to any of her periods. This is when I knew something was truly wrong, because she was dropped off by him close to the school. She should have been at the school. At that point, that's when I called 911. This was around 4:35, 4:40. Police did not show up till 7:30, I want to say.
Up in Orange County?
Up in Orange County.
Okay.
And then at that point, that's when all the questions started happening. And then he took them to where he dropped her off. Someone in an outfit she was wearing.
Okay, so now she's going to go into that whole lie about them seeing a girl that was at the church. Now, I do want to say this is a big deal, you guys. I've been watching a lot of videos lately because I haven't been able to do anything else. And I've been seeing a lot of coverage on the Madeline Soto case. And yeah, lobster claws. I don't know if that's her lying or that's just how she looks. But here's the thing. Parents that don't call 911, there's a reason for it. So now she's relating this super scripted story. We called 911. No, you didn't call 911. As a matter of fact, you never called 911. And other channels keep saying that Jen Soto is the one that called 911 because they don't know her voice. Another thing I caught on another channel, which was bad. They said Jennifer Soto is dating the stepfather of Madeline Soto, and Jen Soto was 28 and he was 38. And I'm like, no. Jen Soto's also 38, maybe 39 by now. So yeah, lobster claws. That is a big detail because 10 out of 10 cases where someone doesn't call 911, we can come back. Okay, we'll say 9 out of 10 cases when we come back, unless someone's really distraught, it happens to be that the parent ends up getting convicted or involved in the unaliving of the child. So I just want you guys to know that she never called 911. So let's put another red flag between cremating her daughter's body right away and not calling 911. And then now let's shield my man that's not even really her man. So let's keep going. Good to see you guys all here. Thank you. I have so much to say on this case because it's just, I don't know why we didn't have this before. But look at that. Just he's standing back there behind her. Why doesn't he have anything to say? That was not her at the church, guys. And I don't believe that was Jen Soto either. They didn't do that. They didn't
sit in their parking lot for a little bit, like take a break from her walk because she was early for school, and then get up and then leave towards the school. That's as far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you able to find his address?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I know you guys got a lot going on. Did she take her school laptop with her?
She did.
She did.
She did.
They already tried to track it, but unfortunately the unit is completely powered
Nope.
off.
Oh,
It's
okay.
completely offline according
Gotcha.
to them. They were unable to do anything with it.
Okay. She doesn't have any.
I can't stand Stephen Stearns, by the way, you guys. I really just want to wring his neck. He tried to use a big word and then he tried to explain it to the officer and make himself sound really smart. But the funny thing is, and the smart thing is, officers already know very soon after this that her laptop never left the parking lot that day. Patty Glisman, thank you so much. If I was just my child, I wouldn't be at home. I'd rather be out looking for my child. Yeah, she looks like she just got out of bed with Stephen Stearns, and it's really bothering me. Now, Kimberly Johnson, real quick, says, Jay, did you see the home video of Naziah? It's discussing how they were talking to the kids. Kimberly Johnson, I have so much in the Naziah case. I'm going to get to that this week, you guys. I have Naziah is we're gonna make her equivalent to Madeline Soto. She deserves the coverage, you guys, and she deserves justice. And I want her body to be found. In the meantime, we're talking about Madeline Soto and getting justice. But the only way we're gonna get justice is if we get Jennifer Soto either arrested or she falls off the face of the planet. So let's keep going because I know you guys see this. I know you see what's going on here. This is the same stance he had in that one video. We know he's hiding. We know already, but I'm asking them. I pose the question: does she know nothing at all, or does she know everything and she's shielding him so that they don't ask him questions? Because she knows they're already at some point looking at him. I don't know if it's this point just yet. This is the 27th, so I'm not sure. This is only a day later.
The other kind of technology that you guys can track. I'm sure you guys already
No
checked
text,
that.
no nothing.
She
Normally
accidentally,
she has her phone, but she left it at home today.
and that is normal for her. She's got ADHD. She's very forgetful.
Okay.
I always have to remind her.
We're kind of forgetful too sometimes.
I believe no. This is that.
Oh my god. All right, and they're blurring this out right now. It's a lot of redactions. So okay, now this is the part I have a lot to say about after I get to Millie. Millie, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Hey Jay, mods and crime crew. If it would be me, I would have been me. I would have been answering all questions, and so lots going crazy. She doesn't even care. I would have told him to shut up and get away and answer from him. I agree with you, Millie, and I think every other mother does as well. And that's why I see absolutely guilty knowledge in just this small little frame that we're seeing them. I see Jennifer Soto calling the shots. Now, I'm going to have another video here this week where we talk about the Woody Allen thing. I have to talk about it because in that context, Jennifer knows everything. Jen Soto knows that Maddie and Stefan have been having now I want to call it a relationship, but I can't because you can't have a relationship with somebody that's not of consensual age. But if you're following me in the Naziah case, Naziah was so groomed that she, in fact, thought she was having a relationship with Jarvis. And she actually was a proud to be mother. She was excited after a while about being a pregnant 14-year-old or 13-year-old girl. And Jarvis wasn't. That's why he took her life. So we're gonna talk a lot about that. What's up, Captain Obvious? Thank you for becoming a new member, and I never ever forget you, Foxy Amazon. Thank you so much for having my back the other day. I had some space cadet person talking nonsense, trash in my in one of my posts. So thank you. All right, watch this. How she does this with the phone, and she hands it off. She already cleaned up her phone, guys. Remember that. Remember that.
Gotcha.
And yes,
And
please hit
what's
the like
phone number
button.
for if you guys have one?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, no other family in the area except for
Grandma.
grandma.
All the existing family already
Um,
left at the office and met with the cops.
Yeah.
The only other closest family member is my sister. She lives in the next neighborhood over.
Mhm.
If you were to exit the back gate.
Next door, right over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you exit the back gate, the first neighborhood to your left, like East
Yeah.
Hope Plantation.
Mhm.
She lives in there.
The office too.
Okay.
But yeah, she was in the office helping me with the police, and she was the one who actually went through her phone and her messages and was trying to see if there was anything weird.
Yeah.
We didn't see anything too weird.
Nothing weird. You guys haven't had any recent arguments.
Recently, no.
No.
Apparently, on February 2nd, she sent a few messages to a friend stating that she would run away